I was a girl in a book, this would all be so easy. Just give up the world happily.
Strange Blue Feelings, a series. Sal Fisher, ex-listener. Part 2. Welcome to the gang. Muffled music came from behind the door of the basement apartment. Wait, is that? Sal interrupted your thought before you could complete it. Don't worry. We can just walk in. Larry and his mom don't mind. They give me a basement key card and let me let myself into their place. They're cool like that. His hand reached for the doorknob, and with a loud creak the door opened, revealing the inside of an apartment. Oh, just like ours. All the apartments must have the same layout. Your gaze shifted around the room as you followed Sal. He was going for the door of his closest friend. Larry, I'm coming in. Hope you're decent. I've got someone with me. Sal called out as he opened the door, and as soon as the door was open and the muffled music became clear, your eyes darkened toward the inside of the room, locked onto the person sitting in the raggedy yellow beanbag chair. Sanity Falls? You're listening to their most recent album, aren't you? You blurted out as you stood in the doorway, not noticing how loud your voice was just now, a goofy, excited smile forming upon your face. Sal jumped a bit at the sudden remark from you, but the person sitting in the beanbag chair was immediately on his feet, hurriedly walking towards you guys. Holy shit, you know them? What? Of course you do. You're wearing their hoodie. I've got their shirt. The lanky boy exclaimed, gripping the neckline of his shirt and tugging on it, making sure you looked at it. In all the commotion of your first meeting, Sal hadn't noticed the white SF logo upon your hoodie. He was too focused on making a good impression. Oh, she does have their hoodie. I didn't even realize. Larry looked towards Sal and gave him a friendly yet hard smack on the back. Well, Sally, aren't you going to introduce me to our new friend? Who the hell is this girl? Don't keep her all to yourself, dude. He joked, making you laugh. Making eye contact with Larry, the short boy glared up at him, annoyingly rubbing the spot on his back where he had been smacked. I'm not. This is YN. She just moved in, same floor as me. Extending your fist out towards the boy, who you now knew was Larry. You gave him a kind smile, running a hand through your hair. Yep, I'm YN. I just got here today. So cool to meet you. Larry and you shared a fist bump before he moved out of the way for you both to enter his messy but cozy abode. Come in. You're definitely cool enough to come in my room. Sal's on thin ice, though. You chuckled, letting yourself enter the room while Sal rolled his eyes and flipped Larry the bird, making you laugh even more. As soon as you entered the room, the stereo recorder caught your eye, as well as the box of records and CDs that sat beside it. Holy shit, man. Do you mind? You asked, looking towards Larry, hoping he'd be kind enough to let you raid his collection, proudly crossing his arms and nodded. Go for it, little lady. He replied, and you wasted no time in falling to your knees and flipping through the impressive collection of music. Sal went over and lowered the music down a bit before plopping himself into the beanbag, watching you practically drool over Larry's music collection. He let out a small chuckle, amused at how excited you were. Guess we all have the same taste in music, eh? You're welcome for bringing her, Larry. In response, the tall boy sat up on his bed, laughing at what Sal said. No kidding, man. So YN, like what you see? Without skipping a beat, you instantly replied with an excited, yeah. You've got a way bigger collection than I do. All I've got is CDs, and I wish I had this kind of combination record player set up. Looks like you can play CDs and cassettes on it too. Smiling, Larry nodded. My dad got it for me. I've always loved music, and I'm guessing you have too. By the way, your eyes are popping out of your skull right now, looking through my collection. Embarrassed, you began to blush awkwardly, rubbing your hand on the back of your neck, sitting down on your knees against your chest beside the record player. Yeah, sorry. Didn't mean to, totally obsess over your stuff. My bad. You said, as you looked up at Larry, smiling awkwardly. No worries, man. But I hope you know we're totally best friends now. No escaping me now. Larry joked. Sal took this moment to mention the idea of inviting you to hang out with them more often. Yeah, Ryan, you seem really cool. We wouldn't mind you hanging out with us more often from now on. We can show you around and tell you everything you need to know about this place. His voice trailed off, the eyes behind the mask glancing at Larry, who returned the glance, clearing his throat. A confused expression on your face now. You wondered what they meant by everything you needed to know about this place. But you just assumed this building had rats or something. I'd really love that, guys. I thought I wouldn't be making friends anytime soon. But thanks to Sally, I have two now. You remarked happily, pulling up your knee-high socks that were drooping down slightly. Thanks, Sally Face. You spoke up softly, placing a hand on his knee and offering him a kind smile before moving your hand away to lift yourself up off the floor. Although the physical contact of your hand on his knee was incredibly brief, he blushed under his mask and began to nervously run his hand through his hair, not really expecting you to give him such a sincere thank you. Of course, Ryan, any time. That's what friends do, right? Larry and you began to talk once again about your favorite bands, making jokes about how shitty some albums were, and freaking out about how incredible other albums were. After a bit more band talk, you remembered that you had told your mom you'd be quick, and it's been over 45 minutes since you left your apartment. Even though you really didn't want to leave, you knew you had to, so you cleared your throat and announced to your new friends, "Hey guys, I had a really nice time hanging out with you, but I should get going. My mom's waiting for me upstairs." They were both obviously bummed out you had to leave so soon, but still offered to walk you up to your apartment. "Are you guys sure? I don't want to be any trouble. I'm fine going by myself." Larry placed a hand on your head, ruffling your hair playfully. He was a lot taller than you, and your head only reached to about his shoulders. "Don't worry, Ryan. It's only a few floors up. Not like we're doing anything anyways." Sal agreed with Larry, standing up from the beanbag chair to walk towards the both of you. The three of you in your differing heights reminded you of those Russian dolls, making you laugh quietly to yourself. "Thanks for going out of your way for me, guys. I'll make it up to you somehow." Off the three of you went, out of Larry's place and into the elevator, talking about random subjects like your favorite kinds of snacks after seeing the vending machine, and the snack talk was cut short when the mechanical elevator doors opened. You had reached the 4th floor. Sal was the first to walk out, followed by you and then Larry. "Which apartment is yours, Ryan?" Sal asked, looking towards you. A hint of worry was present in his voice. "Why?" You had no idea. "403, right here," you responded, walking over to stand in front of your door. Only just now did Larry notice your Polaroid camera. You two were so submerged in music talk, he didn't even see you holding it in your hands. "Oh, you should bring that the next time we hang out, right, Sally Face? Could come in handy." Sal thought for a moment, trying to figure out what Larry meant before it hit him. "Oh, yeah. Do you mind, Ryan? We can even find some more film for you if you need." Unsure of why exactly they wanted you to bring your camera the next time you three hung out, you just assumed they wanted to mess around and take silly pictures of each other, which you were more than fine with. "Of course, no problem. So, see you guys tomorrow? How's 10 a.m. sound?" you asked. "Sounds good," Larry replied, Sal nodding in agreement. "Well, alright guys. I guess I'll see you tomorrow then. Don't flake out on me either. I'll be waiting here." Larry laughed and ruffled your head once again. Desperate much? He joked, making you playfully punch his shoulder as you blushed once again. I like hanging out with you guys, so sue me. You replied with a laugh. Sal laughed too. Seeing his two friends joke around made him happy. He never thought he'd be making friends so easily as he made friends with you. Larry said his goodbye before departing inside the elevator, leaving you and Sal alone in the hallway, and you took this opportunity to thank him for all that he had helped you out with. Sal, I wanted to tell you. You paused momentarily to adjust your hair that Larry had messed up. Thanks for everything. You know, helping me with getting my camera, introducing me to Larry, and hanging out with me. It's only my first day here, and I already feel so welcome. He felt his chest tighten up a bit. When you spoke to him, you looked him directly in the eyes. He couldn't help but admire how lovely your eyes were. Your curled, long, dark eyelashes made you look so kind. Before he knew it, you had opened your arms and embraced him ever so gently with a friendly hug, making sure not to squeeze so tightly and making sure you didn't bump your arms into his mask, letting go shortly after. Bye, Sal, you quickly said, giving him a small wave before opening the door to your apartment, walking inside, and giving him a smile before gently shutting the door behind you. All he could do was stare at your apartment, number 403. His mind felt blank, yet so full of thoughts at the same time. His chest stopped, feeling tight, and now felt strange. Butterflies? When was the last time I ever felt those? He thought to himself as he walked next door to his apartment. 402. Opening the door, he took one last glance at your door before shutting his behind himself. He couldn't wait until tomorrow.
Regardless of the pain, don't ever tell me to go away.